Hello everybody and welcome along to just a very quick little video today where I just want to give you my thoughts on the article released a couple of days ago from the Mirror in the UK suggesting that Doctor Who Series 12, yep we're already talking about Series 12, might not air until 2020. So yes, a couple of days ago we had a Daily Mirror article, not exactly renowned for accurate articles, shall we say, and accurate news about Doctor Who, but they claim that due to sort of filming delays to starting filming, or whatever you want to call it, that filming won't begin until January next year, and therefore they won't be able to get the show out sort of on the air until 2020 because it'll be too short a turnaround to get it all done by October. So is that actually the case? Personally, I really don't think that we're going to get another gap year for Doctor Who. There's no reason for it to happen at this stage. So just for sort of some perspective, Series 11 started filming about this time last year. I think it was within a week or two of now last year. When the companions were announced was pretty much when filming began. And obviously it was about 11 months from the start filming to the series airing. But that was a completely new production team having to get sort of used to all these new aspects. They were using completely different cameras for a start. Obviously a whole host of new actors. You had a new TARDIS set, just everything was new, and having to kind of get used to all of that would naturally take a lot more time than coming back to do it second time round where everybody kind of knows how things go a bit more. It would just make for a quicker process. So, and I mean, I don't see there's any reason why Series 12 won't start filming next month, which I think is what the Radio Times are saying. Their source says that filming will start next month, which seems more realistic than starting in January or February next year. There's no reason for them to not start filming sort of for another 3 months when they finished filming 3 months ago. This seems around about the right time to do it. So I think the key thing is if filming starts before Christmas, then I'd be very, very confident that we'll get a series of Doctor Who next year. Even if you look back to the Moffat era, the Capaldi era, Series 9, they started filming Series 9 in January 2015, and by September 2015 they had 12 episodes ready to air. And we're only filming 10 episodes, bear in mind, of Doctor Who for Series 12. Yes, maybe they take slightly longer, or they're sort of, well, they are slightly longer time-wise, maybe they do take a little bit longer to film, but they managed to squeeze 12 episodes into 8 months filming. So, and then get it out in September in 2015. So you feel like with only 10 episodes, they should be able to cram it in, even if they started in January. But we do have to kind of wait and see a little bit, because it is a bit of an unknown. Certainly it would be a real big shame if Doctor Who Series 12 does get pushed back to maybe spring 2020, so maybe starting in March 2020, so about 15 months from now. Just because Doctor Who feels like it has a real sort of momentum with it at the moment. The viewing figures have been so much better than anything we've seen in a long time. There's a general buzz around Doctor Who as a show, and just there's a lot of sort of positive reception. People are really interested in it, so it would be a real shame to then just kind of lose all that by having none of it next year. Maybe a Christmas special like we had in sort of like 2016 style gap year. But then that was only blooming 2 years ago, so I would find it quite baffling if the BBC choose to have another gap year just 2 years after a complete gap year. It just doesn't seem really, for me, make too much logical sense. And yeah, we have to take the Mirror article with a huge pinch of salt. They are very much a generic tabloid journalism, trying to pull stories from out of nowhere. Who knows who their source even is? It could be completely fake, who knows? So although it is an article that's claiming this, I wouldn't take it as a sort of as read, this is what's happening just yet. I would still have a fair amount of confidence that Series 12 even, will air around this time next year. Maybe it'll be a week or two later, I don't know. They can't get away with being much later because of obviously Christmas. But I think as long as filming starts before Christmas, then we can be confident in saying we'll get Doctor Who Series 12 next year. So yeah, that's all that I can really say on this topic at the moment, simply because we don't know anything more about it other than these little tiny hints and rumours that we've got. But have faith that Doctor Who will pull through and we will get a series next year. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Are you optimistic for a Series 12 happening in 2019, or are you a bit concerned that actually it might sort of end up slipping through to February, March 2020, which would be a bit of a shame? How do you think that would be good or bad for the show if that did happen? I'd love to just hear what you guys have to say about this topic. But that's just about it from this very, very quick little video. I've got lots more videos coming up sort of over the next few weeks, of course. More episodes of fantastic episodes of the new series of Doctor Who, and I'll be getting as many videos out here, there and everywhere. I'm just about hitting 4,000, or I might even have hit 4,000 by this video, so thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I've gained a lot of new fans, or sort of new subscribers over the last few weeks, so I really appreciate that, guys. But do remember to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, do hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you again very soon for another video. Goodbye.